inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, my new device, and I want you guys. Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotway Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to is shiny. That's hot wave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cores. You understand me? And they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hot Wave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one, I go find SIM card. Thank you. Love you. Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotway Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to is shiny. That's hot wave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cores. You understand me? And they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, my new device, and I want you guys to just.
All right, so we are set. We are ready. I think we've done about some 9 minutes. Theophilus, please do something at the gate for me. Quick. Or better still, you know what to do. So yeah, let's do something briefly here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily before we close the week on this note. I know the week has been very hot, but this week has also run fast though. Yeah, this is one of the fastest weeks ever that you can think of, and one of the fastest Januaries ever that you can think of as well. Because January, they are about this time, can do May 15th. But February, January, it has ended, and I know so many people are happy. Yeah, out of exile, out of financial exile. It's all good. My name is Sammy Flex. This is Showbiz Daily. Gentlemen are here. Kobe Josvan, the nation's blogger. That time, Shatta. How did Shatta
describe him? Or he has a way of describing Josvan.
All right, Josvan.
Big boss. Shatta has a way of describing.
Shatta has some description for you.
For Kobe Josvan. He has a description for everybody.
That guy, he vexed. That guy, he vexed.
He vexed from wherever he come from.
That boy, he vexed. I see if I watch it, he vexed. All right, how are things now?
Oh, boss, baby, Aboko.
And a better politics, am I ready?
Yeah, for sure.
Right, what's why you ready?
That's am I ready?
Oh, to mind people, and now to mind this.
You won't wake up him. Janka on a normal day. You will meet to MPP. But I bind that down. I'm the almost can be sicker.
I heck at the big cow.
There be me sicker mean ya crest coming that's so
investors.
I invest.
Investor.
Them say see my be open minded for or say me hunia.
Okay.
My buying corner ye.
But they are by Papa.
Oh, I buy Papa.
It's our NDC. It's our NDC.
Last time to my NDC.
Oh, okay.
No,
my today can I say last time Otto Wabano. Emma NDC. And not just next time, no. Obasan Twamon. Based on.
Michelle Crawford Bessan, but next time.
Say, you know, you're not Sawaji Biakabeboy.
Oh,
Sissy, I don't come over space anymore.
Bowser, guess on Mono. Or Momujita Falcon.
Omashe Jesse.
Omashe Jesse. Say koyo. Omu dinafa ko. Omu de no. Say koyo. Omu dinafa ko.
Oh, maybe the because come here government are granting my dream be was sad no.
Okay.
Because I mean Canada.
Okay.
Me man kasa me fucking. Me papa di assemblyman.
Oh,
assemblyman would be for 16 to say would say 16 years. Now 16 years no the last term no ani hu ni pebi so. What ko 16 years me nya. Me no aye campaign ma me nso bi nko bi.
What be ye.
Na me say ntokwa ba ye nti no. Me papa akọ na danfo no nso kọ. Na mko ye pulling agent ma me papa. They do am kwa akoto no. Time me wo school na danfo no osoma no ma obe visit me. Na me hwe me papa na me hwe me papa danfo no. Me ye pulling agent ma me papa na me to ma me papa danfo no. Ye wi na me papa re. Me papa cry na my yenesa na MPP ni NDC. Nti no se me hwe na baby a wo de me ko na be boa me ana mafa ho.
I see. All right, that's one. How about you?
Yeah,
also,
well, the last time I took my cheddar because yeah, I took my cheddar. Sincerely speaking, my reason is I voted for cheddar.
That means be that.
Me too much cheddar.
Every year, I voted
for cheddar. Yeah, I knew say
every year me
too much cheddar. I knew say all winning, but my reason and I say at the point in MPP NDC, I'm gonna say up actually. I mean both parties, more the Adrian the agro. You name say MPP and bar. I mean NDC beba. So I am one of the few individuals I believe say at least if we get a third contender, I don't know so you're stronger. At least you can try that person and munyina mo bani nyina brasa my bro 60 years old. So if the grown-ups they came and they couldn't do anything better for us, why don't we give the opportunity to the young ones too? So I believe say the young or the youth is also capable of managing the country and making sure things are put in place. So that was my reason I made it to my. But currently, you heard papa, His Excellency Mahama Obojuma, Sebia Enquire to say Ishow boy because Ishow boy 4 years he did incredibly amazing and the second term no and near my
second term you coffee.
Yeah, I know. Well, there was a conversation online. Say be obey to me.
Practically, that is not possible.
Sad in the bed.
Practically, politics not there.
Yeah, but
practically, possible.
He's still a president. They can do something about. The constitution. Cote d'Ivoire, it was the second term now to see a president.
Even with the constitution, if they amend the constitution and everything, they will need a referendum.
Yeah. And what if Ivani? Because he has the majority.
And long.
And
simple as
work in the party.
Politics. Politics into no mama.
Okay, so let me believe Sebia he's not coming again. And so Juma
so Kasaba be missing can support no.
Yes. And yes, majority of Ghanaians. But whatever it is, no. So whatever it is, Nebraska. So yeah, Juma Denya.
I could for 4 years until the second one.
No. Especially when the person has said, he doesn't envisage himself going for the third term.
Exactly.
Then all of a sudden he says that now I want to do the third term. Then it will raise very big doubts in my head.
The feeling will be that then it is not him.
What changed? Yeah, what changed?
Then it is not him. It is rather people who would want to push him to go for the third term. And those people will be the ones pulling the strings from behind in that third term. And there's a book at Niza
Moya story you be jam.
Okay, still.
Now my big question.
She said, third term now. Not just say, you could for but me as an anchor so be the last 4 years.
That be a coup for the day.
That be the try. No, right. I bet me about the metro. Right, that you send you the one no can know about.
Nenimba ballot paper so you bet.
I come try.
Hey,
that be sad. I don't be that. I know the more be true. Sad I also be that when life. That mistake on you. So the main question, and I said, didn't you me a politics cry? Ochna MPP for flag bearer elections in Barcelona. In fact, I hated, as a matter of fact, between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah and Kennedy Agyepong. Honorable Kennedy Agyepong. I heated pan.
Incoming president.
If there is one person among the candidates, I watched your press statements during the campaigning season. Your friend is Kennedy Agyepong. Hi. Almost every week, the ultra press statement can be. And you may be, just as we are about entering the studio, ultra press statement be, okay, as a ballot papers be, or somebody cocoa by BB, or the wrong cars be. Police is not protecting of the ballot papers, and those what start here aggressive ding. And I'm asking, say, Ochna, ye caught post, neso, you could team, never be break also. I'm consider Baba sad time with. Why ni Gidi say Obabe flag bearer no ama NPP, and I want you guys to share with all the advantages and disadvantages you have. There are other people there, but so any part two never honor, any part two never honor. Kennedy Agyepong, any Bawumiah, number 1 and number 3.
And come say no.
I have Barry rough and I saw phone so cash it out. I saw for cash it out in this particular election span. Also for meeting better. Oh, start jubilating. I see victory for Kennedy or in Agyepong. You say, hey, also for Etofazo. And I want us to know, yen see a post or studio Jero. Let me start this with you. Ushe and come up on Tina. Between Kennedy Agyepong as well as Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah. Usha, a bit maybe saying that.
For what it is there. For me, first let me send this across. My what makes me feel a little uncomfortable is how these people are playing the politics within. And can you mean there with their internal politics? And whoever you choose is what you present to go and compete with the other political parties. I want to say I am very disappointed in the way these MPP people have played their internal politics. I won't lie.
But that's always been like this, so.
I know.
Not only even with NPP.
Yes, but
it is like that with almost all the political parties.
I don't know why.
It's from NDC for almost that
I don't know why I feel this one has been dirtier than the other ones.
It has. Oh, me say Shady Baby see what NDC for them.
When you dirty you.
Really?
Past one.
Oh, it is social media and they play mind games.
No, Sanet here with internal politics. No.
Because
I NDC for the no. Violence never no change way.
So we see Mahama a free so no. You see,
and if you want to see how NDC the NBA, that recent statement from General Secretary, they said if you would want to get into the party leadership, you would have to forgo being in government office 6 months. From reaction,
you see,
and then they say now or two be poncho.
No, you see, all those ones I understand, but my point is I am looking at it from the Kufuor's time. You see, during Kufuor's time, it was more or less like a literally unopposed kind of situation, where majority of the people in the party, as much as he had contenders, most of them were like, okay, you should go. The rest was support. So even if there was an opposition, it wasn't as dirty like how I am seeing today. Because today I am seeing a certain coca on air talking like serious trash about another candidate in the same party.
But you know those who matter.
No,
Coca doesn't.
No, I get it. But my point is, at the end of the day, whether he matters or not, on the run
I don't think he's a delegate.
On the run of politics, if you would want to contend with other political parties, or play or affair, they use every material. And here every material means every material, including Obi or say MPP atayekra or Bawakra. You bet me the campaign against you. How much more somebody who claims to be an MPP member talking serious shit about a candidate? And what if this candidate wins?
And at the end of the day,
me, I feel say the kind of arsenals you are giving to the opposition, you crazy. Unless say, and you see, we may want to play say, oh, it has been like that for a long time, or it has been like that since. Let's not also forget that now voters' mentality have also changed. Amount for moto abano, our mentality assessment. And to say first now, ye will meet to NDC mu, into me NDC, ye will meet to MPP mu, me MPP. I can tell you for a fact, say, check it, unless there's no serious statistics. But I can tell you from all conversations and most of the conversations that we've had, if you ask people, they will tell you. There are so many people that will tell you, oh, yeah, we meet to party wemu, and now I come from this lineage and affiliated to this party. But I am voting according to how I feel or my understanding to what this person is telling me. Because I can tell you, say, come just about your Thomas Cheddar. Yeah, I want to Cheddar party, not Cheddar party about that. You understand? But he voted according to what he was feeling and what he was thinking and what was present to him. And if Kobe Josban here, he will represent about, let's say, one representative, even the least will be 1,000 of those people. And that makes a huge difference in whatever we are talking about. Okay. That's my point. Intino, yes, a yadiana akoswa for the past years. But let's not also lose sight of the fact that new voters have also have some different mindsets here. It is about who is giving them what they understand now. Okay. So the moment you want to think, say, oh, where social media has come to change. Internet me feel it's okay. Maybe it is because of social media. Internet me feel it that way. And if it is making me feel that way, the probability that it will also deter others from voting for a certain candidate during the general election is also high and so on. If you guys would want to play internal politics and play it as dirty as the general one, you should be careful. Because the people that are going to vote you for the general election are the same people observing whatever you are doing with your internal one, with your primaries. So whatever you say about each other should matter to you, whether the person is your favorite or not. You can give whatever positive reason there is to vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah, Honorable Kennedy Agyepong, the other one, Agyepong, Brian Champong, and all those people. You can give all the positive reasons why the people should vote for them. But if you want to go dirty, no, you should put it at the back of your mind that it is an arsenal you are giving to the opposition, and this time it will not be lost to the newspapers. It will be archived in the social media pages, and sir receipt, a stronger than newspaper. A year stronger than their radio, Obiakotina radio, Swaka.
Stronger than
see
Apata.
What our Muhammad can about Shatta movement. And Kakoye radio Nkwadesa. And Kako. And the only people that will respond to him will be serial callers. And I know Kapomu say. But because it was social media, the backlash was more than even one that a political party would give him. Okay. But coming back to Omo election, for me, I think it is a tight one. And another interesting angle to it is the fact that, as the candidates on the ballot papers, Omo now are software, especially these two candidates.
Dr. Mahmoud, how? I don't understand.
Because I have even seen, I think I chanced on a video of one of the pastors on Hits FM saying, say, one of these candidates came to him in a dream to plead with him to pray for him. And I'm asking myself, so my point is, I'm asking myself, so what are you trying to say? What is your point? Say, oh, we near that me so bonfire man or daim no we near, and also lose one now kunuma and it was beyond your control. It's not by or best level say bonfire man. No, I see. All the same, spirituality in this whole in Ghana's election is one that we cannot forgo. If not for anything at all, the recent election itself is a huge testimony or a huge testament to it. For me, I am just open to whoever has the chance. However, I think if I am to even strike a balance, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah has the executive. And Honorable Kennedy Agyepong has what they will call the grassroots,
aka the streets.
The streets. But since this is an internal one, we will all be falling on the delegates. And there's already a tag of fear delegates. Fear delegates tag na de ewo hodeda. I say fear men. Ewo hodeda. But in this whole scenario, I would just want to throw a caution, because any of these two is a huge contender to the other political parties. You know why? Because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah's face, aside everything, is familiar to the electoral processes. And we know how politically this plays a very important role. Honorable Kennedy Agyepong's influence in the space is not one that you can joke with. And looking at how wounded MPP is, if he should win, they will go all out to make sure that they win the next general election. Since Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah's face is very popular in terms of electoral processes, the probability that he may win is high. Because as it stands, I feel most of the top executives move towards him. I would want to put him a little ahead of Honorable Kennedy Agyepong.
Okay.
Yes, on that score. Because I am also looking at the fact that the next election there, all play or affair. Because
the general election.
The general election. Because I am looking at the fact that, okay, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the probability say obetimi akota term ne there, almost impossible. Now they would have to bring a new candidate whose face is now coming to warm up into the electoral processes. And for the person to come and compete against any of these two, they
are well marketed.
A war match. The person will have lots of work to do.
Okay.
So
either way, and later.
On this day, on this day, I will pitch Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiah
ahead of
slightly, and yet a gap name. So first now no pay gap, no we gap so sir, onya gap sir, slightly ahead of Kennedy Agyepong, but say fear delegate Bawumiah.
Well, right. Thanks, Roland. I mean, who say or no day, ne vote Bawumiah side. Right? How about your side?
Well, media, I like underdog stories.
Investor.
Oh yeah, I like underdog stories because I think I will always want to feel happy when all the stakes are against someone and they cruise through it, becoming like victorious.
Okay.
But my issue and what Roland raised, say he hasn't seen an internal election
damage, you know, character assassination. You know.
See, what I think has helped this party is how they've been able to their idea of doing the top to down approach, so that by the time that they would finish electing these people, they would have a clear leader who now when they go into the other elections, everybody would want to appease.
Okay.
And Kafian San Omoka district coordinators, Aba regional, Aba constituency, Aba regional near idea. At every point be an entokwasi amount for titi amount for nine. So into best start and to be from foundation a crown to Aba. But when there is a leader, Obi or baby no later no. Because when you say okay, this is a leader, I have to catch their eye.
Yeah.
So the leader would be able to put them in check. But that will also come with a disadvantage. Okay. Because if you have everybody coming to appease the leader, indirectly it makes the leader become more of like a supreme being. Because our ansana over. Exactly. Inti what opposite here. In fact, movie election when you could do general secretary elections, he would vouch for his main person to be there. That's if nobody will vouch for his main person.
His people, to occupy the offices.
Exactly. And I say, you minipan over general secretary. Then it means that one way or the other, no, you would be trying to like appeal to me.
Yeah.
But I feel we should have a case where there is that difference of who is at the top and who is the general secretary, because ordinarily the general secretary is the one who is supposed to run the party, and he's even supposed to put you in check as the face of the party. That's the presidential candidate.
Okay.
As to the election that they are going into, just as I said, there is the data side and there is the spiritual side. For Bishop,
side,
Bishop L. Bernard. I don't know, but it seems, and it's very clear and obvious that this election, even when you ask a kid who is going to win, based on the past data and everything, they will tell Bawumiah. But for a bishop or a prophet to say continuously, say Kennedy Agyepong, and or no like Omeya so be winning, and he hasn't at any point changed his stance. He continues to say Kennedy Agyepong Ebefa.
Okay.
And it seems other prophets, no, they've chosen the easy way.
Okay.
I say Okwakocha bets na yamo be 1.3, no be 15. No be do 15 wa no jina. Me na me ba. Obi a 1.3 na nko so 15 dia. Me yembe hye me kakra.
Fact.
Me yembe hye me kakra.
Fact.
And it will be a make or break for being able to even put his whole legacy as a prophet on Kennedy Agyepong. A shocking me. Now, people are saying, say, and I am also a bit disappointed with the campaign team around Kennedy Agyepong. At a point, they were saying, let Ken be Ken. But when you sit back and you watch, you realize that they are trying to curtail the man on some points.
They are gagging him hard.
Yeah, and I would have wanted the man for who he was. Because you can't in one way tell me, say, our electoral system or the president that we've chosen have all followed the template of being humble, but you are coming because you want to be unconventional, the Rollins way, and show us things. Now, when you are doing your campaign, your people are in their own way also trying to curtail you. Let me see that side of you. Till then, I say, see, on percent or more brandy, just leave the man to be.
Yes.
So that when people will vote for, and I understand, say, well, maybe politics. Yeah,
that's
the thing. Let the man, because I won't lie to you, last time we win here, he was Ken. I'll give you a showdown here. He was who he was.
He was giving
and people regardless of that, still voted for him. So let him maintain who he was. But you see, and I say, or Kasakra, a man will teleprompter, be like, let the man be free. That's what people have liked about him to date. That thing, I may realize here, Sammy. And you see, we data be Musa Dankwa, and in as much as MPP for Nakasio, they don't trust his research near there.
Yeah.
When he came out to say Bawumiah would win, some of them were sharing it around. Miracle Agyepong, they were sharing it around, and I saw a pattern where even as he predicts that Bawumiah will win, the win is in a decline.
What do you mean by the win is in a decline?
He said, Roland, Ebia Monday, or New die or 3 rounds. Monday. Monday we are. Wednesday, or New before for die. Sani pana and oh the ever say Sani pana akra Sani pana akra or 7 rounds.
Tuesday there no.
Wednesday there no. Monday or 3. Wednesday or 7 rounds.
I don't know.
And Andrew 8 rounds. Now the pattern is Monday no call 3 no. From 3 to Wednesday 7 no. It's a difference of 4. He's increased.
Okay.
Which 7 or about 8 no. We're increasing.
Yes.
But it's a difference of 1.
Yeah.
So from on Monday to Wednesday, he increased at an increasing rate. But Wednesday to Thursday, he increased at a decreasing rate.
Rate, yeah.
What you say? Into and America say, which the data no the buy President Bawumiah, president, former vice president, he be winning. But even as he was winning, if Anke is 64, this time around he's winning with ABR 50 or 54.
Okay.
And it raises questions, but also I seem to explain why. And I understand that election and ye obia umbia no peso winning. I've seen a partner. Oh no,
Yeah,
but cheddar money, don't come money. I don't think they come into our elections to win.
Roman father.
So they came to do what?
Oh, I don't think. Obi say Kofi Akpaloo money. I don't think they came to win.
So they came to do what?
At least, but
ever said them,
but say me ko embassy na say what? Maybe so na me passport to say my standing way that.
Forget about that. I know you don't need that to get visa, bro.
No, but I'm saying
you don't need that to get visa.
Positioning.
No, aside
brand
visa,
positioning, it makes sense.
is also a good portfolio for even other businesses.
It makes sense because when they click about you.
Obedi.
So
the man to a man.
So
don't say he didn't come to win. But he wanted to.
No.
Oh, yeah, we knew, baby.
Exactly.
Oh, Patoman and
you're for Agyepong. I think that he's been a general secretary before. Something.
Yes, he's been a general secretary of the
I believe that he's not in this election to win.
So he's there to do what?
So, won't say election
distraction.
Rough tactics.
I want to consider distraction.
Obi second in Agyepong. He would have a few people who are upset by Bawumiah not being able to win. So what do? Let's plant people who will nullify your votes.
Okay. That's one somehow. Oh, yeah, money party. We say okay. Then even among the candidates, Oko Bawumiah side, I say or no war. The Papaya Boni is everything. Kwabena Japan. And as a Ken so a Brian.
No, Ken Brian. They will mean to say Kwabena Japan and Brian. Na and sure comes after election. We no matter anything Bawumiah. And sure came a cry.
And he said, a Kobana Sanes, a Ken or no any partner be a woman.
No. I don't think Ken has a partner. Because at a point.
But I see him and Brian clicking pound.
No. They don't click.
Oh, they do.
Unim, Brian Mokraut to Bono. Because Brian joining Ken. Brian and Ken clicking right now. I don't see what Bawumiah stands to lose. Because Bawumiah, you know, say he came in as a person from the system. Like someone the system liked. And Ken was anti-system. Like a differentiation. So if there is another factor joining her, it won't affect the system. It will rather come and divide what is already being divided. Into me, when you say, for now, any effect that will come will rather affect Kennedy Japan more, other than affecting Bawumiah. And I see a pattern where, or maybe election we need to be say Brian Agyepong, because imagine what a Brian Agyepong Kennedy Japan partnership would have meant for Bawumiah. If they've been bold to say, okay, a kind of stand, but ya say many can ye and Toma Bawumiah can win me be a vice president. We will ska.
It will cripple Bawumiah.
It will now put them on a fair scale for them to write. But we attributes ni biko. Kwabena Japan be trick akrako. Or fedushum do no nye bikra. Na Ken and Swatching.
Cancel go out.
Oh no, but
okay,
if you want to see how they will fare. If you want to see how they will fare, look at how they are running their campaigns.
Okay.
Kwabena Japan campaign and I don't think say we call baby because I don't know who pen no. I won't buy vote or bet 1 or 2 votes.
Now say not it radio so to fire.
Radio now me too be now. Those who want it for real are on the ground.
They are moving.
So regardless of everything, I would still think say Bawumiah has been tipped to win. But I have hope in the prophet's prophecies that Japan bet to me win. It is not on data, it is not on anything. Because yes,
your hope is in the prophet.
So if you are not we dey me last you know go sabe to
over 2.5.
I see. But I wish them well and I hope say it will be as peaceful.
No, it won't.
I know, but that's why I said I hope.
We are hoping and praying.
Osha press statement now back to back now.
And now,
we are hoping and praying.
Ebi mo say ye election now. And now say Kennedy Japan win here. Adia NDC for be answer so mo boni tips. Now that then e mo join say yenso you to me Bawumiah tips after so no we win no.
Oh, forget tips there. Oh, the money.
Yeah, so
get some cash on go for one.
I'm just hoping. I'm
Well,
just hoping so to be
okay.
as peaceful
So
as
you
it
are also
can be.
going for Ken.
I'm going for Ken based on prophecy.
Okay, so Roland
Not
Bawumiah,
on Peter.
you Ken,
Yeah.
and Kobe Josvan. Ujina Hwachi.
Brass, I mean, I won't be surprised. Ken be winning. You see? Yeah.
Okay, call.
I won't be surprised. The
Okay.
reason is, you see, right now, analysis ni now quiet to say Bawumiah. You see, mama area and say Bawumiah at a point in your vote, baby. Previous election. Why? Because of Nana Akufo-Addo factor. No? Because a lot of people at a point, they will wish to vote for, Ken. But maybe in same be a course, they will prefer say. Declaring my stance. Well, for that one, it could be a factor because one way or the other, so Papa no me to me, I feel say Akufo-Addo so bona bro.
Akufo-Addo your
No, but like bro. You see, one day Mahama yes say if President Mahama to me a build up na nieme bi entwitwa na akoma the next NDC candidate stand a chance of winning easily
because of Juma na Mahama am making so fan say former president Nanado
okay or ye niema bi ye at a pointer you see a lot of people voted against MPP why because Sisi Fiano be a comedy and for me for instance I voted against I voted for Cheddar because of that reason.
Nebukadnezar
no Bawumiah say and the Bawumiah defending him I say at that time but your shenity or Kasakra muntie no
and brass I mean
at
a point to the inconsistency
he was a leader more than who
then you are not a leader.
No, he was a leader more than who.
Then you are not a leader, you don't have principles because any leader with principles will tell me say you rode on my back to come and let's not act say Bawumiah wasn't that much influential. He was very influential in the Akufo-Addo coming to power. At a point,
in coming to power, he was. But when the job started,
he was the face of the government,
power,
talking to us and giving us lectures on the economy. And when you came into the power, that was the place that.
But
there we go. The reason why I'm say, brass, we vote to my Cheddar. You see, the reason why I voted for Cheddar because we heard manifesto now be kind Cheddar didn't was perfect. I mean, you could see say. He had vision, like our plan. He wanted to do something. Though, like now, resources, now other factors, maybe in favor. No. But you compare then Cheddar manifesto to that of NPP NDC. His own was quite. Was the best.
I see.
What you say? And I'm telling you, sir, the reason why Bawumiah won the election, the primaries ahead of Ken because Nana Nado was a factor too. Because at the point. Obia and person be bibia obe losing in position. So right now it's a fair grounds. And what I hear people saying say Ken was loud ninsembi or kakan masa ya bote pe benya te bebre abotia will Bawumiah. And there was so many inconsistencies of course so ninsem bebre or kan ye ambobo ano promises bebre o make ye ani nyina ambemu. What of that one too? So me I believe Ken at a point ya try humble for no must say yantoma humble way you buadie nanado anye he came very humble down to earth baby I say no second round there no the same way Bawumiah too started because he wanted to follow the footsteps of the leader and right now too he is trying to exhibit some character trying to gain the favor of the people. Me personally, what I know say delegates can disappoint you at any point. And right now, this is one of the important things that we should pay attention to say. Fear delegates, no brass me. You bet to me I call in favor of Ken.
Fear.
Say you bet to me at the end of the day, bet to me, people will pretend say they are going to vote for Bawumiah. But at the end of the day, Ken will win this election. Okay. This is what I feel. And I won't be very disappointed seeing Ken win. Because the man Oko grounds or ye jumon tokromu bi o sheho
and they say
but the reason why Bawumiah is more loud now because of say the vice president position over them Obenya, and of course there was some places. I mean, he had offers ahead of what? I mean, Bawumiah. So for ahead of what Ken. So me, though I'm not going to vote Sam, but I'm rooting for Ken because I believe he can equally do better. Yeah.
And
wow.
Yeah. You see, Vice President Bawumiah, from even a distance, you can see that this one is a likable person. He's intelligent.
Is he still liked?
Not really.
I swear, I said Bawumiah was liked, but
not likable.
At the moment,
Akufo-Addo never be man who
but that's what I'm saying is that and you likable say so a man for penasmo, but to who say man or penipa or
I swear.
But me Adiam who say his main issue to even motivate people to go and vote for him if he's elected is the people around him. Because in as much as when we win election, it's coming to this election with the same people that Akufo-Addo used, with the same people who were around him.
Some serious NPP people are also vexed of those people.
Exactly. Internet na me raise issues here and say, say Akufo-Addo because Akufo-Addo as man mocking. Who to me in country me say, abe we are ye di ebu apetition. I say apetition krapo eye de no. Na panwan no do say panwan ne ye de. Apetition anke no nanka ordinarily esa anke no nanka eye nyon. No say apetition krapo ye de. Na panwan mum na because Bawumiah where they
at a point in so Pamoa so betumi nyinya enye de depending on how Pamoa tapa no be ye
but Pamoa here the friend
we say Pamoa so be that the Pamoa tapa too has a role to play there
Pamoa ne friend
say Pamoa be ye there bra Sam monti as say Pamoa tapa no anye niema bi ye ya enkoyi.
Okay, right.
Right now the people they've reasoned up.
He was being frustrated, whatever. But Sammy, you can't be a part of a government where you claim the achievements of the government and say you are allowed to achieve this. Then when it comes to the failures, you say it wasn't you, or you weren't a part of it.
Yeah.
You can't eat your cake and have it. You are the same person now. We've had someone like Naposi say, "Moko cabinet, a cabinet, no presidents need team new more maka ni nyina nim nyansa, wonko na onim nyansa." And that's what I'm saying. Say, because now you are telling me, say, at a point we had a cabinet where the vice president was the only sensible person in the cabinet.
Napo from the beginning,
vice president will come into power, and you will appoint these same people are also munim nyansa. Now, for the Abba say, a train and nyansa, but more who in age. Nana Bako for nim nyansa crapono, and we none Jimmy for the Bible 24.
Okay,
Napo from the beginning, so
now it's open. It's open. So those who are watching, we also want to get your point of views as much as the elections tomorrow is concerned for the New Patriotic Party NPP. Who do you think is likely to carry the day? The person who will be the flag bearer for NPP in the 2028 general elections. Who do you think will be voted as the guy? Share your opinions with us in the comment section. We'll be willing to read them as well, so feel free. Let's be a part of it. But on Fridays I like to do some social topics, and even during our conversations the name El Bernard has come through.
Of course,
Prophet El Bernard. As to how he has been able to write his name in the prophetic ministry in Ghana. Because Nanka ban elections, prophetic and prophecies there. Anka also ben pamo. And Anka omo kasa ne baby Nigel Gazy no Nanka omo kasa. But I say at the moment, El Bernard on so be room. And the entry a hard entry, and me I'm feeling him.
Of course.
As to how he's doing it, I'm feeling
romance.
Him. No, a hard. But I say a Timmy Akoto lubricant. Akoto kesi.
Bright lubricant.
Yeah, Akoto kesi. That Akoto lubricant kesi. But yeah, now what is happening is that wakase mubia hey minim so sofo bit makasasa not even two gas sofo because maintains also phobia kasa da me asofo minimum na say eh uja nyame ato ho ujenya miatu ho ujenya miatu ho but ono wa change when reverse version o see say o time so say obekwa sorry wa she o kaba eno slit awie wa fa bible wa bo obotri na okru say amere e pese mi bi eja o so for say hey jai bibia to nchen nako Biem, watch me. Also for the cow, menya na meka. Also for say, oh you ready cry now cruise Miniaba, da bi nyam niaba. Me yire. Time adri apeso kwaso ide. Me sorry pa. Ase me so me take yaba.
Take.
Mami Fantuan.
Any biem. Nem you
Mami raba ko pe. Also for say ye no. Open wo wie no abrada. Hey, also for. Na asemi, I don't know whether to the people who believe in the ministry of God, no, whether this thing will come to them as controversial, whether this will come to them as something that is elevatory, and I say, and look at Ambubefu, say, hey, now okay, we elevate and come by oh, they nyamisum no cry day, bafom. A man from Kwasorin Kosunyami, I say they should consider their families. Just found the honor elder or Pentecost. Of course. Means to me elder. Bride dimension of Kwasorin.
That big
elder.
Sorry, Kwasorin way.
Me call Church of Pentecost Shalom Worship Center.
Hey!
La Paz, Liberty Church. Nechi wonum say. Ona nanka me ko.
Hona nanka
mko isi ade me kompo.
Enti onanka na wu.
Isi ade me kompo ano.
Ene Pentecost von kwa na Musa so.
I do before no be property.
Edu me so say be fa me de ken na ya mfa na me ja.
Okay. That I yen kwhwe asam na so for kan na fe. Yen ma medi nkomo. Stay tuned.
Our family. Are you with me in this church? Any day, any time, let me tell you, choose your work over church service. Choose your family over church activity. You won't like me, but I've told you the truth. In this church, choose your family over church. Choose your work over church activity. I've told you a simple idea. Never choose church event over family. Are you with me? In this church, any day, any time, let me tell you, choose your work over church service. Choose your family over church activity. You won't like me, but I've told you the truth.
Hey. Many are sophobia nantida. Many some people who are believers of the word anantida.
Very much.
Same way. Obinka bin da.
Say
choose your work over the church. Hey. Na say pass me busy am think of create. Hey, enti you person say unya da jimpo masori. Ene Nyankopon enye you ntimi fa Nyankopon to hey. Because sometimes no I feel guilty.
What's on occasion will be on a so Shatta cran and so much way from you.
Shatta to but parents say right. Yeah, man more on Saturdays.
Weekends.
About break.
Weekends.
What about bread na Sunday na person na wa bed rest you.
And no crampon nyame apata we
baby san betom.
Yetimi bo hwim.
Ba so papa we na sem na wa ka no. Kobi, oh yeah, Dekin was sorry. Only saying.
Brass, I'm a man yarding.
Any yarding.
Yeah.
Survivor comes first.
So God cannot give you survival.
God will be able to miss some yame I want a day. COVID
ban. Only me jina sorry no. Me defend it sorry no same way.
What are the best?
Say munche. God is the supreme.
Of course, nobody.
Bible di ka to hold. Mon fa Bible na mo bi mami.
Yeah, hefa.
O say okwasia. Ochina na o say ochina me ko America no. Ade ochina me je okra. Kwasia obeda akotna play. Bible ko de kwasia ka ho.
Of course.
Obeda akotna play mu akọ na osu bechusu. America over God.
How?
Na dia tina oje okra free nchema obe dan call America.
Sa Bible nso ma yete ye ho ase se nsa anya dwuma no endidi.
Onka ase menye dwuma. Osofo ne tie.
Osofo ne say choose work no. Bra samianti ase se nyame adwuma ye de sika na eyo.
Of course.
Ena wanya dwuma wo nya sika na wo de akobo nyame adwuma. Rent nso so a enye asori dem Urade no ene betua rent. Brasa me adwuma ne yede tua bills o. Wote ha nyina yete ha ye fe obi ehun no. Enye praise the Lord hallelujah.
And they apa.
Sika yi abia na wode ye den.
Ye.
Say ye cheche position wa sorry sisi a enam ahoden ene o contributions a wo make wa sorry no eno e ka ho bi. Nti sisi a no wonni sika na wote asori dem ho a clean na kekempo
Obebo buying.
2 family too is a priority.
Of course.
Serving your family, taking care of children, so a service. Service to mankind is service to God. Intini nyina a factor, bra Sammy. 3. The reason why Nkofon so right now are not paying more or prioritizing church now is because hypocrisy in Yachom no adorson. Right now no. What's it?
And then find it then.
I can be.
Maybe a hypocrite.
A lot of people, Sisiano, will wish say, sorry. But consanke any near may be a cook to the better fee.
Maybe I'm media.
Oh no, Brass, I'm trying to build a point. Make sorry be for some reason. I won't mention a sorry needing. Make event. That time no machine nika shorts. Oh now it was a decent dress and it was the way I always present myself. There has never been a period or a time I'm addressing basa. I'm always decent because I want to look good.
Yes.
But the only difference no and say man shirt trow machine nika. Now my year late wo event no me ko event no and I made bam so Sunday I call it Sunday the end my pond there. Me fan to aso ko asor. Bra Sammy. Come and see talkings.
Come and see.
Anim won nyina kasa nko an.
I for kasa.
Sorry money bia no.
Omo kasa.
Dia de no asha ba sorry. Ono fi den. Mranti am ba de dressings basa. Ba me sure say.
Because no was a short.
That's the problem.
How?
What type of Pentecost are sorry, dear man? I was here.
Local assembly
stairs now cut up. Sit up on Uncle near church service.
Yes.
But when staircase now see us, and the bench be a see. And we are for no motor. Suffer on
Pentecost 20 million.
Oh, and your Pentecost. Sorry, be a staircase now see us. And
your concourse, I say, you be a who near can watch it. We know. Yet to me come out.
So these are some of the things maybe. And also count. Plus, one thing also, one thing we should also forget and say, faith isn't limited in buildings. Aside church, we can still communicate with our God. What I say, COVID ban and sorry. Why didn't they question say COVID but they didn't still insist say young sorry. They found another way of doing things, communicating to God. That was when a lot of pastors need people who say social media, any Facebook, and yeah, I mean Antichrist. Now what to me you see here, wow. Because at a point now a lot of church leaders, if you listen, no, if you have most of your things done on social media, I say what won't belong to God that to say that kind of things, So there are so many ways to me I then nyame adwuma. Yes, I sorry dying. And yes sika anya de be. So insan kono no endidi. So when there is a need for you to go and work, he's not saying say don't worship God or don't come to church or say pay more attention to your work and your family. Because I told the head they now okay them enye church elder na beba be hwe o wo yere ne uma nti se wo tu se asore no over wo yere ne uma and to the head here to nsa frɛ wa asore ma no be hwe. So go to church, but when the needs arise say adwuma and abusuan pay attention to. And I think it's a very solid point. And I agree with him 100%.
So in this case, are we saying, sir, the spiritual protection now, pray for no, and I bumpire for no, it does not have authority over our family and our work now. Say, Obitimika say, hey, my Jumawe, a dream be nice, say, Nyanko Pompai Bossa na original based on your efforts, so mean any effort in frame. All the effort in the count. But Ojidi say some supreme or divine protection be ever fast, so as an airborne. When we say this, don't you think that then it means we are going to rely on our strength more than the belief na Ojidi say, oh, Nyanko Pombit Mama favor be ama Jumano so act like it.
No.
Brazami, I didn't hear about your relationship with your maker. A lot of people are going to church, but they don't have any relationship with God. Reason why you say obi or sorry and assume nyame. Nkofu be mugu asori dem, but mujidi anka se mu oha te sawa. What I say? You can still be in your house, homes, and build a solid relationship with God. What I say? Inti no say end time no. Judgment day no. You be sure say I was sorry day. Because a lot of people are in church. But I command them mumpo no. And you too. I drain ankasa no enye. So in as much as we see church say yen share na yen build your faith with God, you know. You can still be in your houses, home, and build a strong bond with your maker. Despite say ubedi mrana so the Bible ne say as a Christian, you go in accordance to it and act in accordance to it. And I am brasa me free me ko event to. Bako ko share ya no for no. Na no me is me ko share church bi or shapa active.
Is that right?
Yeah. Me do am chia no me say, yes me adwuma. Oba me catch me ko chia no me say me adwuma na de me buy you na won so en.
Na ko bi say asa question.
And I say minim de oye wo ho. Minim the way you share was sorry or no ho.
Ono so ye
go be say questions are there.
No, me catch chance me ma baha in the name of Ajuma.
No, you were judgmental.
No, I wasn't judgmental. It was no, brasa. I wasn't judgmental. No.
The father
the reason no, you are not trying to get me because you think say me a judgmental. The reason why I did that because of how opportune who was sorry them. Because he paint a certain picture making it seem say why we call night club hono and I call hono we dey we Satan but I say we now we Satan.
Wankasa we now doing sir.
No, I
sorry or no sorry but
I know her more than you think you know her. So I asked her because of how or behave
or survey.
Master twerky crazy twerky.
I say be
the kind of picture what you say into bonsam jemu as active usher sorry I'll contribute massively to the church no twerking the be found ho our nice clubs and that is the reason why I'm saying say nyatwom no adoso sorry a lot of Ishow for baby amunyamba kwa sorry o.
Okay.
But one comment from Asoriba ebe buna bem onko ho biem and that is our problem.
All right, Kobe Josvan Dickin papa na El dance papa Philly say ono de asema El Bernard aka say oba obema ma wabusua ma wadwuma hu hia o chan sorry no. On do say ampa. Eya de say yin na pushi na to bia asum se o sorry na adwuma wo ho a hwe adwuma no en sorry nka se me kɔ asɔre ade bi timi ye me yan so oma aya omo shops na sefo no because there are some days we are during the weekdays and sorry ni bi was some special prayer sessions bi
of course
omo ye
weekdays
ebi wa be call na Wednesday ebi ma maybe a auto ne ma no ho obeko watumo omie okwa sorry oba be 12 na Saturday no ade also tomano no also this can come up before
of course
but enkofo bi so adwen say sa sorry time no okoe no oba favor bi ni sire bi ebeba no sa time na wa ama no and nothing it is uncommon no mo situating ye ro we dey all transfer from there. So most situations are common here because the belief we say obia ni gidie and obia so ujidie na etimi jonkwa
Mami fem.
Obi betim the GD and poison guna you obeka say akwano kan say.
I'm trying.
It's not a big problem.
It's not a big problem for me.
I'm trying now.
Enya me GD no.
Go here one.
Me GD the minimum mewu.
It will turn a big problem for you.
Me GD ni
Obi mo nya sa GD in the 21st century no try na.
But me GD de minimum say minimum mewu. But obi su GD de no owi abebo de bo. Yeah. It's not a big problem.
Probi mon try.
I don't want to say you.
Mati.
Say you shirawa.
On try 21st century.
You busy out to me no. Ayana sorry to no. Ayana mania to no. Obenu madu bone. Nansu etimi nyaoshe. Abwati abeforo. Nansu etimi kaoda. Yesu di. Ujidie. What I say? Wangazo immortal. Wangazo amrado. Immortal.
You see, my main free baby, what is this here? Friday. I come to me. Meaning so, mommy or toy and move actually. Reliable source. Me say, me koya 0. Just say, omo pakio.
Mr. Bubins na me de pa.
Omo
Edo na panam nya bidia.
Omo pake enye sa ade asam podi anka mini papa. Ade ensayo around 4-5 there. Ade ya okwa sorry. Hey, kamiyewu. Many da swan no.
Your last hope.
Me say kamiyewu. And I was asking myself, say, how? Meanwhile, aside me, there were about 3 different people I know at the same time. I met also a 4. I be paid ya too.
Okay.
But I was that. Na heaven call who here the same way. And we had to go and find alternative and buy. The thing is, the mentality of spirituality in our space okosroba for more opepa and pepa. There's nothing you can do about it. In fact, software crash sama wakan. And yet ebia followers in Paul, even among his peers, and here I am talking about other prophets and religious leaders. Omon father honchen. Last time your friend is saying Archbishop Duncan Williams. Obeka say where they want them Ushena Obi ni 100,000 Ghana cedis was then one account man. You guys should not force the person to do white wedding. Say, and no cramp no. Oman fanchet. A month will be ya nya papa ni kasitia. But some of us, we agree with the man.
Okay.
Because you see, there are certain perceptions a man for carving in the space a norm. Even among marriages,
okay,
there are people who respect their religious leaders more than even their spouses. What the man Abeka say, oh, more beyond quiet marriage counseling. Kona koshe comment. Kona koshe comment. And easy man, but no, luckily for him, he's grown past that. So he doesn't have a problem. My point is, there are certain conversations are very sensitive, especially where we find ourselves. And religion,
okay.
And even in the religion bracket in the Capone, there are demarcations. Hey, and it is not peculiar to one religion. When you pick Christianity, there are different beliefs.
Okay.
There are even people who are Christians who do not even believe in the prophetic. They are there. Even among Islam, most of the things that they do or most of the practices are similar. when you go direct, like into details, they will also show you some of the demarcations that there is even in that religion.
Okay.
The Africa, like the traditional religion also, and also we know the differences in there.
Okay.
The way people practice their traditional religion in certain tribes is not the same as other tribes. So when it comes to matters of spirituality there, the thing is, don't kill yourself to understand. You see what the man of God has said? If you believe, go with it. If you think it will work for you, go with it. Because I have seen for the past month, and this thing started, I started seeing this from October last year. If you, what was I say, or TikToker, it is very familiar there. Where people are giving account of calling some churches, your friend say, brainwashing churches.
Yeah. I know of one lady, I think her story was on X.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you go on TikTok, there are so many of them. Plenty. Even before they come on us, my late. Hey, TikTok. So. Black and white.
I'm always busy. Sorry, no song.
Pray.
Sorry, not
in fact, there are some that do not even mention names, but they tell their stories. The moment they tell their stories, come and see attack. They go at them seriously. And you can equally find some people who are also very comfortable believing whatever is going on, whatever the practices are, and they are okay, and they can tell you, say they are okay. They will abandon their work, they will abandon their school. In fact, they will sell all their properties and go and invest in whatever church they believe in, and they are okay. And they will tell you, they will also give you the other side of it, of how they were able to recoup, they were able to recover, they were able to come back, or they were able to get their miracle. What will you do? I hear who against them. It is you against them. And me na me say, me miracle. Who are you to tell me say me? If you did not get, I hear who was able. But there are some people, because they can also share testimonies of the fact that they also got whatever they were looking for. Pack yourself. Pack yourself. I am a Pentecost boy. I have been since child. In fact, I was named in the church. I have been since child, man. I am a cleaner in the church. But I can equally tell you, say, hey, I belong to the local assembly. In fact, our assembly was one that even they had to, like in Yama, they now had to even get a Central 1 and a Central 2. Imagine, and also extract an English assembly out of it. So you can imagine the growth. But I don't belong to the English assembly. Most of my peers, I am talking about the youth, belong to the English assembly. And if you study their behavior and most of the things that they say and most of the things that they do, you realize that it is because of some of these commentaries in the local assembly that made them run away. But me, I pay and pay. Me never for your boloka what I say a boho. Me am rasta na me ni omwa. Mbom konro na me ni omwa. And I know.
I see.
I know.
They're mobile.
Oh, you see, so at the end of the day, it is about what you think works for you. Because last, even the man of God preaching will tell you that heaven is by individuality.
Yeah.
An individual. Whether you believe whatever he is saying or not, akontana obekwa kobono. An individual, and in group, and even by couple, and then by family. A individual. So for me, whatever the man of God has said, me, and you na me ba be catch or say, believe in it. No. You na me be too for. In fact, when you join your religion, I was not there. So me, when I see people like Abraham Moshe challenging other religions and here and there, I say, okay, yeah, there are some people that will fall for you and would want to go, like, get some level of awakening and say, okay, we want to follow you and we will leave whatever we are doing. But hey, forget it. You see, there are some people whose beliefs are deep rooted in some of these things, and there is nothing you can do. I go to church as a Christian, but sometimes I practice traditional religion. Yes, I do. And it is because of how I was also brought up from the house.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
For me, whatever the man of God is saying, I can relate. Because at the end of the day, the Bible also teaches you to go and work in order for you to even have whatever you can provide to the church. So his workers or the people working in the church do not lack. Like I said, I have worked in the church before, or I work in the church. So I know what it feels like when you are working in an institution and they cannot provide for you. I know what it feels like. Intimi catch obi say, oh, abandon the church. No, I cannot do that. But say Oshe, not at this point, Charlie, getting this business done is what is going to help you. Do it. Because at the end of the day, it is your personal relationship with the maker that matters. If you would want to, your friend is saying, satisfy the church, know that it comes at your own consequences. Because sometimes too, there are certain churches that can also make you feel as guilty as Obi Awoku Mama for 10 million. There are some people. Miss one church service and you are almost to an outcast. But the end of it, it is about what you believe in and what you think will work for you. I have heard of testimonies whereby the moment some people even begin to leave a church, the kind of curses and the kind of pronouncements that goes on, like, go on their head there, I tell you, you're crazy. So even if, Madam Foucault just by me, sorry, Bako, they be your say, oh, yeah, the Abutre Kako to go traba, Sadani prayers. One man. Asema so for ne kafano. I dare not repeat the same thing. But at the end of the day, ask yourself, are you going to report to the pastor or you are going to report to God? If the pastor is not preaching about himself and he is preaching about God, then your focus and your lifestyle and your belief should more be tilted towards the person he is preaching about and not him. Because he is a man of God, not a God of man. He is a man of a God, of a certain God, and not the God of you, the man.
Okay. Now, right.
What's that mean?
We and yeah, fat politics, yeah, fat religion, and yeah, religio-political, social, ever kind of album.
I'm so. Nede yinyina yesheshia.
Yesheshia pa.
Na senya Roland Kano. Matuna busum fieda.
Hey.
My ma wa sorry da.
Hey. Bodriano.
Our yenti. Me papa wo me. Me papa nkasa ya alaji.
Hey.
Yeah. Me papa wo me sisia. Minim say uni Libya quarters. Who AstroTurf na ho no. Libya quarters or AstroTurf Madina.
Libya quarters no.
Madina Libya quarters. Uma we ni so be say mansion be so green. E wona papa o. Intime the whole of my life. Me papa and da a time ba akumuda. Just because my dad being a Muslim no at a point said say ne ba me. Oshemi oyemi bibia, but then he was like, there can be a case if you are a woman on be a Muslim, no, you'd be in the house and you'd also be
a Christian.
Doing a Christian. So I've actually lived in my dad's house, but I wasn't living with him. Fear now on Muslim but he has other houses
rebel leader
okay. And I was some feeling so every there was a pointer na economy na ni hot mama me no come out we no you nyina na etifie nti metwa akokɔ amaneda omo festival bi omo ye maye bi da
I'm for history
Shalom Worship Center omo si asori no ni omo na si e nti yaye bi da. But all through it, what I've realized is say religion, spirituality, no, it's all based on one thing: obedience. That's why the Bible says that obedience is better than sacrifice.
Yeah.
Bible say obadi.
Weja.
Ukunu na yefinity.
Yeah.
Akola ya chose say the way. At every point in time, I throw what needs to be done, what is necessary to be done. You can't say you are leaving what is necessary to go and do church or do worship. Then you come back to it later. It's not obedience. You are sacrificing one for the other.
Okay.
Now Bible not say how it should be that obedience should always come before sacrifice. I for say something has corrupted our morality as Africans. It may have worked in the US or Europe and everything, but when it came down here, it corrupted our morals.
Okay.
One being religion, the other being the decline of the extended family. And because they wanted to decline the extended family, that's why they brought in religion. And morality.
Okay.
First, nanka you fikesi we check we ba.
Yeah.
We are checking way back.
Yes, and young Oban de Wawon.
But religion, religion, Baba say, you know, no, monsieur, Mammy, we didn't buy your money before. It's we call Mudim. We soon call we them. No, I can't say, you know, what time Nin Kakana came now, almost a Monday. Pentecost set Monday in a year men's fellowship.
Payment.
Now, Monday for youth, or
no, I think UTS Thursday,
Friday.
Okay.
Monday a payment.
Now,
Pentecost men fellowship.
So you go on so Monday. No, I be
Tuesday.
No, I be Tuesday. No, the Wednesday.
Where a man, a Merku.
Sorry, Wednesday a youth.
Yeah, well, Wednesday a Merku anopa empire.
Thursday no my we been so sure.
Yeah.
Now Friday. Me kwapo de Shalom Worship Center omunim say at a point na me prayer warrior Friday or your call 9ta na bonfire na Saturday nti na me tram me say right one power oni the funny thing
munya ma backslide
aya
yes abu walk yeah backslide
ayo mutwa we be my fasting be my that's me I don't have me now first no musio mo amuntumi ye de mo nya 6 to 12 at that time right
6 to 10 crabo that's
6 to 12 oh me ye ade aye remi kaka ne say 6 to 12 me ya ebo be 11:30 na makoto road abeto me so
okay that time
me bomba ya kan sana manumti no me bomba ya kan sana manumti no baseline here then. Baseline is a brother me. We just need to find things there at an appropriate time. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
Obi because we will be injured in Yamesum and we'll be injured in Abosom, so injured anyway. But you need to realize, even the Bible says, "Anke Nyankopon se ne papema anko pese ye somna, anke Christopher yanko she to krobi ma ye ne ono pe po na ye we." But it's just nice for teachings and we go as a congregation, then someone will have an impact on you or will be able to also shape you in a way.
Okay.
But Nancy and so for be a man broso because that has been their sole income. And now they corrupt be more. Minimum sorry or more Sunday or more be sorry at or 3. A bo or we are sorry now. We are by now told you, my catcher said, and you know, motor and ye review into bedroom from 3 to 6. 3 to 6, na ochina nopa Monday na nopa no oma ye morning devotion asa ye Monday ni sorry na sebio obasa o tawari asia obinya time krama okunu
that be that
na eno se wawari sanse na okwa sorry na okwa konya kunu bi wo so I think say just as everybody has said hwene ewo mu papa na ewo mu nfa
yes
eboawa o de akọ enim amboa won so asori ni mu a wo na no e na okunu besan so akọ makwakutu oyoba afoforo we should just try to serve God in a way that it doesn't affect the survival of the next person. Or still love your neighbor as yourself. Nyankopon also jealous, but no answer no still love your neighbor as yourself because also send you treating the pan sa na onu nyame no crap no. Also treating because he created us in his likeness an image. Into to nka say u treat onu nyame ni ye na o wie na oba was wan yama onyan wan yama me. So I think say we should actually look into these things and ye will maybe boy nyina yemfa but each and every day let's actually have it in the back of our mind say obedience is better than sacrifice. We are wasting so much productive time in the church. So much like even aside na so for na kakwapu juma time you waste so much time in the church when we could actually be home and pray and be spiritual and everything. Spirituality doesn't mean say you'd always have to be committed to the church. Make us say me come me and the whole night I was at the beach because me believe he said
what were you doing there?
I believe say when I go there that's where I have my peace of mind to talk to my maker like.
So you're going to the beach is spiritual?
Yeah, it's spiritual for me. I believe in my supreme being. Say that's where I meet my supreme being, not my water per se, but me say that's why I can have my quiet time.
So when you go there, what do you do?
Oh no, I just sit. The number no baby.
It
could be water, it could be anything. But
wow.
Wow. So
you go to the beach, you sit there, no one baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Then you reflect.
I just reflect on. So
Exactly.
I do a san kamiyene say.
You play back things that have happened in your life, recent, past. Then you reflect on it. Yes.
Minimobi ono obeko beach a oni obi akasa no so any dey share mo beach. Adam mo beach o say awo.
Yeah.
Nti o ma wo de wa
no abeka de o.
Oba twen aben ka. Me so dey me kwa me nkwa.
Wow.
It was a book bi na me read.
Ti beach be na akọ
Oh, and there Mr. I'm sure no be akose.
Obi akọ time.
Oh, me pese me ko beach anyimre.
Oh no, every
yeah, no.
Me pese me ko beach anyimre. I feel like going to the beach.
Yeah,
ko bi alaboma.
Laboma. Ehoi safe.
Safe.
Okay. And e pon me ko. Yeah, pon ko beach.
Ojana so.
Obi so be ko na o kan. Obi so ko be soja.
Yeah, wait to be
my maker.
Yeah.
No Bena boy.
Let's go share supreme being.
No Bena boy so no oba Ghana o say oba Ghana na so no otilabari no money to say ohun ni nyame wo ho.
Kai.
Inti the hit songs you know no so oba Ghana na obenya.
Wow.
Imagine. Now it's
obi baby ohun ni nyame.
Okay.
Ebonoa.
April.
Inti ne asofo na kan dey em say waka. But em say again there seems to be gradually some reflection by some of our pastors Nancy omoba media anima omo ka insema they are saying the truth that we've always known.
Do you think some of them feel or are feeling exposed? I
think so.
Because someone like Obofo recently the pronouncements be to me
serious.
like hard.
Even Obinim.
On a real, the church will not make such pronouncement. No. But now, all those guys are coming out to make such pronouncements. And they do it without fear or favor.
I think so also. For a time now, Omakaba, Kona, Mafri, Domabunsa, Yehu, so now, if Obia say, Yenina, let me portray to be the right one. Or let me say what the people will like. Because, Cecilia, at least, Omunsa Manfu any be. Now, so we need be I mean to me in cancer man America 3 years ago now we need MBA. So to catch your attention, I would have to play into your books now. Because now maybe age group for me I can tell you say over like 60% of us Sunday omunina will fear. Why then I won't call sorry. enya sorry dem ni asum nyame. That's and I won't say every generation and how they think.
Yeah.
So if this is how this generation think, then to be able to enter that market, I would have to speak their language.
I show speed for no.
The language say me be shall say bra sorry. Because me do baby and I'm quite sorry Sunday ah. Minim say Sunday in a boss 6 me ntina fie because Prince they about around. Say Prince bounce am me be dem be ma wo so mungwa me.
Even got to a time Sunday say more 12 ya. Oye me then I find it difficult to eat because Sunday obeko Sunday school aba and Sunday it was a ritual where normal.
Me feel so was
this like
and a Pentecost no kwa no pa na ewia obesan akọ. It me on a mission at drums. My board drums so Pentecost da.
Me dey meant to me da mo dey man me pie no.
Me se me bo kakra fa.
Me dey me pie.
My board drums so Pentecost.
Me se ma bo.
And even at that time no me who be say there is a behavior necessary. If you Sunday school by your pastor pa you transition from Sunday school na you by Utah. That is time I OGHS no. Still nyame so that time na me here fasting no. That time I'm here fasting, but you do real youth near now questions.
Now ba.
O come back on. O ba.
I got boarding house ba.
Boarding house ba. Sana. I saw for any digging for no more ferro kakra.
Yes.
Into na one ba. Hona we so I realized okay.
Sana ba be. For no hona sasi fi.
And that's
boarding house ba.
The culture.
So say bra sorry.
But uko day.
Who ye day student? One Mrs. Sunday. You be ba fie.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, border there, normal.
Pentecost for na kasasa.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, no.
This is
our
live
family,
experience.
Ashon Katai family. La Paz, sorry na Americano. Just as we walk on. Sorry no. Na ebusuani nyina na
ekwa. Ashon Katai family no.
Yeah, my name is Bright Titi Koteni Ashon Katai.
Ne unuani Solasho.
Solasho Ashon Katai.
Ha.
Solasho Ashon Katai.
Ha. Solomon Ashon Katai.
Solomon Ashon Katai. I say.
Meba. No.
What is family?
No, hard.
I've always known Solange say, oh, you're Solomon Ashon.
Ashon Katai.
But I didn't know say because Ashon Katai na Ashon hyphen Katai.
Yes.
Yes.
Ashon Katai.
And on it because you feel akwete my MTN office ni chio.
Solashe Ashon Katai hard. Hard.
So you need traveling back. It's your
Oh no, because your doors, your family house and back where I say back who Cantamanto.
Na your family house back La Paz, back Mala, back Kaswa.
Oh,
Ashon Katai hard like hard nibi.
Yeah. And I'm sound nim no we want share.
Yes.
We share the family members.
Wow.
Yeah. Because there's a friend of
later
our family.
Connect you with Solange.
Yeah, there's a friend of our family who so nim no. Omo friend soldier. Nani. Say one time uko Solange show amu share ya na mono no kakaka. Omo friend soldier nto ma umbi.
No python.
Okay. A friend is soldier so. Anyway, come more edidi agro no.
Daddy.
Oh, Solange Ashon Katai.
Ashon Katai pa hard.
I saw you.
Hard like hard. And yeah, kitwa.
Hard one.
Hard.
The word is small.
Wow. Until so Phyllis also for no asem no kan yen hwe ni hu.
Oh yeah, no kra na waka no nia opeso of fanfa ni on fa no de koso ye wade a.
Okay. Me ba be ready comment na ma hu se bebre ba betem wa kama. But me ready ni nyina send the emoji media. I'll read every little comment here. And that is the bond you and I we've built over the years with Showbiz Daily, especially when we do live editions. Na I show speed. And I show speed. Minim say yemfa adwuma koma NC for no munye dia. National Commission for Civic Education. Now almost started my education about some of these things. One of our former ministers of tourism, Catherine Afeku.
It can boost tourism.
Ninsema no Taikan. Oye bibi also what we are about to do can boost tourism or it will boost tourism.
Shout out to Catherine Afeku.
Shout out to Catherine Afeku.
I guess.
Wakasa. After the visit of Ishow Speed no, and Commander Dawson.
Plenty.
And I think say maybe it's high time Yema National Commission for Civic Education NCC for yemo mo adwuma no mo nye omo nkyerɛ sɛ ɛnɛ no ewiase ne nye about your culture yenko friend is a Cape Coast Castle yenko Elmina Castle yenko Castle nko a osuni hefo ni na daddy ɛnɛ your culture no it's even part of what we are doing right now. Because I can tell you at the moment, media culture in Ghana is what we are doing.
Of course.
It's not about radio. It's not about TV. Media culture in Ghana. And yeah. But we got Ghana culture the and can coco you so I'm on board you know. And yet Saturday conference oh, gongo bites. Deru. Thank you. Deru. If you're pursuing a culture of mass communication, Ghana's culture of mass communication, Deru. And yet, even communication system, Ghana's culture of information center. That's what I'm saying. If you are talking about
and the week or never free meeting.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So culture what is our culture? What is our culture in this? And I'm telling you, our culture of mass communication but
me knew.
Yeah. What would be that?
Me who na first class sorry met this press union Omum bebo we mfro dona
gengran ni atwenten ahoma yes mass communication your culture Ghana Africa okay Ghana gong abusiafo bia mie na so na ne yen wo if omom wo fie no ma start den
gather
na mo piepie na nase ye ma omanfo ne nte se memri da eba ye na ebe hia market square
of course
ye ba betie ye nuanom mo free crime mo be wasam bi kamae
yes
enti obia nhia no miensa pepepe oria no aka go
manuato
no ananti be 100 meters
go
that is our culture
of mass communication,
but today this is our culture
and then the media.
So at the same our lecturers are not teaching these ones in the lecture halls because it's a David Boyd a book na ekai
so that's to be Oscar
and he said san come away okay but that is the fact. Mahunsa Ben double. Ben South. I like him. No two ways about that. This guy, I like him so much. He has some serious taste for content. He's one of the guys like I can watch his content from beginning to end. I can mention him. Let me give some shout outs to some people. I can mention Ben South. I can mention this Comedy Boy and Visa Boy. I can mention Jeffrey Norte.
Yeah.
And I want to be in Ghana. These guys like ABB more.
Now Kwame Obed is also doing very well.
Who is Kwame Obed?
Kwame Obed, the comedian.
Then I've not discovered him yet.
Comedian.
I've not discovered him yet.
He's also doing very well.
I'll look for him. Maybe I'm hearing the content about him. Pay attention to him yet. And as a nene sembi okikano. Ben, I don't know but Ben day. I also saw a post from Kojon Kansan Lewin. I was say, hey, enti Ishow speed no or no ba Ghana no one consider Kumasi as part of the areas no back coast to Minana. Or no so he vex say Ishow speed am Kumasi. But the first no Ben South double oni and the dusty din komobi. The me and 2 enti na sister Lily Mohammed ya no bu afu dada I know she vex mad
said na say me can we
yen kan we ba the ya the better two way hu keke na yentie de bra Ben South nso ka na fe yen hwese betimi e de afadua director o sa video na de bokakra na yen hwe ne mfanya de
Ishow speed, yeah. When the gentleman came down and how people thronged to go see him, what do you make of his visit? As a content creator,
as a content creator, though let's say he has the numbers. That one there, we can't take it from him. Imagine having millions of people searching your country because someone visited your country. It means that the impact is very huge. So that one we can. But the problem that we have as content creators is that the way they treat foreigners, the way they treat people when they come to the country, they should at least, show us that, because I think there was an MP or someone who was saying that if like we want to promote our country, we should use our people. He didn't stream because he want to promote Ghana or something. No, he is streaming because he is a streamer and he is touring Africa. And the subscribers need to count. But in a way, he can promote the country fine. But what about your own people? Are you trying to make your own people always recessive and always make the foreigners dominate? Are you always trying to make your people feel we all can be greater than how you see other people. My problem is Ghanaians, we love foreigners more than how we love ourselves. Like you get it? Because there are more talented people in the country. But there wouldn't be a culture no. Imagine Ishow Speed came to Ghana and he did a back roll or he be anim. Hini be anymore. Easton.
Okay.
Aso mo ye nana akofo be ma akofo bi no oroli ye. Ba de mami nko roli. Mami hu ohini bi on. Na me kase nana. De ba roli. Kameri ya na.
But well,
there was a girl who saw Ishow said, "Woof woof woof obaw." Oh, the mami show baby na because hello woof woof woof. Even cranka also like ohini bi san cry e de ni roli kwa ohini ni cry be roli.
Ohini ni be roli.
Say foreigner, Mr. Girl because say woof 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 woof. Fine girl oh.
Na headache.
Fine girl oh posa krama because of who Ishow Speed. But oh the upper mami mi shia no. Na me say hello mami woof 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 woof. My question boy crossing the path.
Ishow Speed.
Ishow Speed, yeah.
When the gentleman came down and how people.
Well, so that was Ben South, aka Double. And also Ochre ni Pains, Petty, Pains, Ochre Chrimu. Now, when I'm busy, yes, I'm NTC for Jumana almost starting and Chesa. Ishow Speed benefits now. Ye benya as a country in Mubia. And I say, ye nyan is I know the Mubia and Casa, the end the end ya, ye be Munobia and Candy Okana. Right, let me start this with you.
Yeah.
Then, yeah,
say. You have creatives who don't.
But Munti asembi okan or say, omo wahanenso no. It's high time we pay attention to them because omonso ebetimi aye bibi e de aboa country no.
Yeah.
Sasem no, we shouldn't underrate it. As much as we think Ishow Speed brought something, let's also pay attention to what the gentleman is also saying. And the reason I'm saying this is, ye wonkophobia or Accra, men can't Ghana, but me can't Ghana my trim because Bumpurugu yo eka Ghana. Ye wonkophobia or Accra. Unim say the new Kwame Nkrumah Bezuliomi. Omuni baby o.
It's true.
Omun remuda.
It's true.
Ye wonkophobia or Ghana ha, and now better still Accra ha. Aburi Gardens. They don't even know the location.
The last time I went to Achimota Forest, and I told somebody, say, we call forest zoo, like Accra Zoo. Let me put it Accra Zoo. The person was like, until that, but this is somebody that is close to 40 years.
Thank you. Enti, as much as there is a larger part behind there is also some portion behind. I was here pay attention. Because Enya Shekrampo, Ben South. Ni followers ewo Ghana ha be 70%. and maybe more outside of Ghana near 30% because a Ghana for now more abroad.
Diaspora.
And if you can believe, say, Obi wo Ghana ha onim Kwame Nkrumah Museum onko hoda onim say o yare fabishi ho beko o Kwame Nkrumah Tranquil School wo ho Kwame Nkrumah jacket a otu kwan kwa broche na wode no hye wo ho obi nim sa ne mani nyina na say Ben Saudi saying if you also give me that opportunity I can also come to that area do content and get people to come see it menya sure so akabone sa entino momye ni sa nkomo we yi because domestic tourism crampono yen hanesi ni ye in Ghana yen yeti hey emu ahe na makọ walk kakum canopy walk da wana akọ walk da wa woda wa walk da
yeah that was tertiary level
oh maybe the JHS time na mko
right wa walk da me sure say ye call boys no more na obi anko hoda ebi kranko keep quiz that you see
that you only traveling back or be that only traveling back
uncle keep quiz put
that you bet to be akọ there's a deal or data crowd be
but still kakum no walk that
there be on that
so domestic tourism crowd has not been harnessed so whilst we are giving this opportunity for Ishow Speed to do some of these things domestic tourism how are we also using our local content creators here to harness domestic tourism to me next time no can as much as a larger part there is that pointer meaning until patcho mo kan mon consider south side no na mon ka mum na me hwese ne e ba kosi
well it would have been a part of my
good
conversation
thank you
but you see also every package, every brand or every product is as good as how it was packaged. The packaging and the matter and amento.
Okay.
So for the conversation that he's having, it is how he packaged it that will get someone to like it or not. Even with Lily Mohammed, there may be a substance that you can pick and think about. But the package might not give you a good introduction even to the product.
Okay.
Now, some ebi woha eto asum. Baby eto asum they say where you claim say he says or where you are coming from say he says we should give them opportunity.
Yes.
Truly, I understand. Imagine, and even for the example that he made, say made in Ghana ne, aka so person ko Kwame Nkrumah Museum. No koye content. A vlog wa just some be man opportunity nana
a bit long
mama no
bit man be long
right Sammy
ya be catch oh ti me pese be can say because say wanya e be ye based on ade bia ka so onya e be fuck it and onye because be catch on chale tamra lot na tra e bit me di be weeks ne months
I have been to the National Museum we will share my story.
Okay.
But I also understand, say, for whatever they do now, National Museum say, okay, what's in it for me? Me jidi say, made in Ghana call more man, but Bawumiah call more man and no more man.
Number one.
Shatta Wale call more man and no more man.
On campo.
Exactly. So I understand. Say, what you give and what the other party also gets. That is the baseline of every business. It's a matter. I can't be giving you more access to if say who need numbers so you don't have any impact and we say we'd open it up to you. And the option will be over hobia and because say on super try baby. This say obi oba hobia try baby do control one then at a point one be me beba. But what must say? And near all say Ghanaians pay outsiders. We appreciate outsiders and now we now so followers. Even if a 2 followers crap on there are Ghanaians in there, which means that we still appreciate you.
Yeah.
But just again, the more you grow, the more the people grow with you. There is one thing I've realized in this country is that most of our creatives in his circles aren't creative enough.
What do you want them to do again?
Well, I want them to follow the path those who are being followed around are doing. You could see, let's make a simple this thing. I put Pella here. Let's put Made in Ghana. Let's compare.
Comparing what?
Pella Made in Ghana.
What, based on what you are comparing? Are you comparing numbers?
Not numbers, impact.
In term, you see, it is what they do and the interest in what they do that creates the impact. So what are you comparing?
Yeah, but you see, sir, I'm comparing the impact or the value that they have in their space as at now.
It will never be the same.
It will never, but that's what I'm saying, sir. Let's make it comparative. But we can be here and we would compare maybe, let's say, a Stonebwoy and Davido on the merit of they both being musicians. And we compare because at the end of the day, they all put out a project. Share content or more, you know. How many times have Ghanaians complained about the storylines of our Ghanaian way as compared to Nigeria for no? Sometimes I want for Pukasi at a point your comedians then as funny as the Nigerians. It's something that I've realized that it cuts across it. We don't push ourselves above the line that much. Kakra na say a man for pair. Pem wo. We don't do anything extraordinary again. Then we expect that people would continuously love us with the energy that they started from day one. But Obian super progress. So if you were good yesterday, I expect you to be better today. For the person we are talking about, me, honestly, since I got to know Ben South, sorry. There is Benson the creator and Ben South, sorry. Yeah. So since I got to know him, there hasn't been any marginal increase in how I know him. So now minimum says not saying not here. Me who difference be able to say, okay, this is a higher pedestal. Now, see, let me give you an example. Akulawe I know you Tubashi, Carlite. For all along, time I know you no. Not sad time na him. So you realize say we do baby na ni dinya yaira. When he puts in something extra that is ahead of what we've always seen about him, you realize say he came to resurface again.
So when he put in was what? When he went to Nigeria?
When he went to Nigeria and he collaborated, you could see a differentiation, which is something different from Neodiama Edibiano. And Sana product.
I think he's doing what he's been doing right here, exactly. Only on a different soil.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But say phone we so most of some packaging now. Phone now most of the times phone a woman no. Are there phone here and you? Apple a bar. Omo 18 bar. Basic idea phone here and say call.
Yeah.
Call no to me the call, but that your number is how it be away number any 4. That's the only thing. That's what I'm saying. There's been a differential in value. What's something be about me or look at this guy. Who born the I say or poetry and way.
Jeffrey Notte.
Okay.
Jeffrey Notte has seen say, okay, everybody's doing this. Let me differentiate. What is he doing? Won't Jimmy na Obia Jimmy in way like no, I'm saying like the jokes and the comedy and everything will be higher. Jimmy no. He's doing the Jimmy on an elite level.
Yeah.
On an elite level
Dragon.
where he's fooling, but then he's added different facets of it. There's a part where he dragon. There's a part he does
brown.
There's a part where he does storytelling, poetry and everything. Obi or petrol anyway. So at every point in time there's that variety. But would they be a woman, my dear Balcon? You expect me to always change how I like the thing. So that's the thing. Also, I know say investment would actually help them. Okay. If you do a camera and money in China, you see, you also try and or say or no you. But I don't think say the conversation he's having, it's anything to go by. Say speed up, speed came here. What can I say? You don't believe so bad, so selling Ghana. Yeah, maybe intentionally he's just doing his stream. But for Ghana also, we would have to look at it in a way, say, what's in it for we as Ghanaians? We would have to amplify.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Saigo yeah man for everybody share better way. Somebody don't be to car. It doesn't go for the betterment of speed. It comes as GDP for us. It comes us to our GDP, not for him. So at any point in time, una akoya all the flowers got a tare no say or be fly.
Yeah.
All the flyer got the tare no. San can any stream. Amount for na stream no. None na numbers no corner ho. But sadly no he picked a path that will propel him or add some value to him. It will bring eyeballs his way. On so post on IG. So it is always how you tell your story. And in this case, how we're gonna tell its story? It will say that okay, one of the biggest streamers have come to our country and he showed this part, he did this. So if the biggest streamer is coming to Ghana to do this, how about you? You can also come. So how does this not sell tourism? That's what I'm saying. Say, with all this, you could say, yeah, he has a genuine point. Say, we need to also empower our creatives to get to that point. Imagine we having 10 of the Bawumiahs. And Bawumiah nam has say no, yeah, country any idea. No, being so nam no, so you be a big gardens. Has say, oh yeah, so yeah,
region by region.
Oh, being so you now say as country date a variation. Or also then home bata Bawumiah. Or no, so yeah, though he's not doing like how countries may accept, but even for what he does, you could see say people are also moving towards what he's doing.
Fact.
I can see Samuel he was also doing like write-ups on way. It's also
traveling.
That's also and he has his also like he also has his market. So at any point, if you make momentum, people will follow. Nientia omu say nyina ye di speed mo agent say dey bia me come say semi koto wa chi na me say live nkofo saso bebre na wo ne nchen na wo obi anu la me nka say obi anu a say ni ntino there is a reason obi abo koto wa ha.
Yeah.
So until you also have everybody moving heads your way, then we would also gravitate towards you. Just say, let us understand, so, okay, it would have been perfect, so because you are motivated by what Speed did, but you want to say, if government or if we build our creatives to that point, then we would also get to have more of Speed money, and then the impact will be times 10.
Yeah.
Obiacha, but balancing common now I don't see where he's really coming from. So that's what I'll say. Your creatives, they should also find a way to find the positives, even if it's not you. Find the positive in something, and let's have a national agenda saying push. It always doesn't have to be about you.
Exactly.
Just like some people, okay, if media economy it'd be good for me, but like Shatta beyond feature. Shatta. But when you do the mediocre ones, you want us all to say, okay,
that is what is good.
That's exactly what he's doing here. So Obia Beke said, though he may not be nationally a Ghanaian, like when you're Ghanaian, but the country would have to find what is best for us, amplify. Once watch now, amplify. But if you don't talk about your speed, now all the kakra now see more applause, then what are you talking about?
Okay, I get it. Just we are closing. Come through with your commentary.
Right, Sammy. Nice submission from right. I think I watched with Maya interview session. He took that time to break certain things down.
Okay.
And he schooled us the difference between a streamer and a YouTuber. Because near sometimes someone say what kind of one right. I mean, with what Speed is doing, it's different from just being a content creator or being a YouTuber. With a YouTuber or a content creator, you do your recording, do the editing, and you post what maybe you think will go viral. With a streamer, it is strictly by you entertaining your audience. So you are more or less focused on what you do that will drive the people. Okay. And according to Bawumiah, I say, the team I handle people were complaining, so why didn't they take Speed to Cape Coast, Kumasi? They had only 50 minutes difference to walk or to switch location from one place to another. So even from that of Agyepong or Mobile, from that place, the reason why they chose the chopper, because with the chopper, getting a chopper from Accra to Cape Coast or Kumasi wouldn't suit the timing yes.
Switch no.
Yes, switch no and farman. And to them too, no, even with the traditional aspect, now of course, Speed wasn't okay with it. At the point, he was complaining because it wasn't part of the plan. Because Nene didn't say he wasn't interested in the talking aspect. He wanted to only be doing things.
Action.
Yes.
On the
yes. And aside that, he came for the ordinary people, not for the known celebrity people. So he was trying everything possible to distance Nehon from people that are known. And mostly those people, they were known and they came into the picture. It was through an engagement from Ghana team handle. That plug. One thing that sometimes we normally forget when it comes to some of these things is team Bia and Obio Yenadibia has a plan. We normally forget some of these things. To say we are always ready or quick to draw conclusions. Why didn't these people do that? Forgetting say the team before coming to Ghana, they had a plan. They had a target. They had, a focus, a drive that they were pushing, and they wanted to hit a target. Okay. Whatever that they would do, they will hit their target. That's the best. And with the culture, what is culture? It's a way of life.
Yeah.
So, se obi anfra kente, and one put you on cabinet later. Doesn't mean say it is not a Ghanaian culture.
That be that.
Right now, culture need be no. The new way of doing things, ningna a kind of culture. How we live here. The new way of living, doing things, they are all part of our culture. So these are some of the things that we need to also pay attention to. With Ben South, as I'm not can say, the guy that didn't sell Ghana, of course, he came to Ghana. If nothing at all, Speed came to Ghana. It's a big thing. 50 million subscribers, and I think it's a joke. Come on, the guy, has the impact. And with that people, the number of people are more watching, if nothing at all, being power to Ghana, for the very first time, nobody said, what even convinced this guy to, among all the countries in Africa, decided to choose Ghana. So I think Bright can say, when it comes to we appreciating each other, come on, there's something that Ghana hasn't done yet. He's doing extremely amazing. I always watch his video, and I think within a second, let's try to celebrate each other. Let's celebrate success. Let's appreciate effort, people's effort. And that is the problem, a typical Ghanaian. We don't know how to celebrate, success. Say enyo or no, na you being kwadi yembongu. And that is the spirit. The kill down or pull down spirit, a higher check. You're a content creator. You can still find yourself around this conversation and win. Play around it whereby you can still be in the conversation. Whatever that is coming from you, people will also see the need to also, push into the conversation. But siema bibia kuye say enyeme na you be fufrunti enye dia. Charlie, the next time it may be one so no. That is the same conversation that will also curve around you. So let's appreciate everything positive. With the passport in some no. There is a bigger conversation beyond that. What you say? You may be brave. Sometimes we should pay attention to the impact, the positive impact, effects in the bebano. Se papa ne dawson. Essen, the negative ones now. Why don't we pay more attention to? And I think the team did well. If nothing at all, pay information and say team ne handle on the turning at the Ghanaian isn't a plus for us. Isn't something good for us.
Yeah.
Is it something that can or can put Ghana on the map? So why are we not talking about some of these things, but rather trying to drive conversation? It will take away all the beauty or the positive things in Come on, there are so many things that we can do. And tourism aspect now, so no. Buying can also take a step. Yes, domestic one. Okay. It's a problem here. Me and Kasam one Krahano. There's so many nice places I can equally explore. But the question here is a corner Kasam see no. How attractive is the place? So many the places the route to the place is a problem. Sometimes even electricity what problem I drive the people away. So in as much as we would love to patronize and project some of our beautiful places. Mama yen so yen kai say the roots or some of the things nibia if putting in place to attract more people to the place. You making sure say those things will be done. Yeah, obi so kwa on befa negative. Story biana, negative remarks biana so emboa. Equine baby, even the kakum that we're talking about, brass, the equine the route to that place. Even my place, in Zulezo. In Zulezo, near maybe brass, bit my. Equino, some of the places need be heading towards the bridge, the walk path, na war honumpono. In Suana Casanson and Danny baby, how you can, it can be what? Renovated. Some of the things can be improved. Yeah, but to attract more people. But we are not doing some of these things.
Who in Ghana has really championed domestic tourism? Is there anyone like that?
Well, I can't really mention. No,
I think it's been domestic tourism. It's been the heritage caravan by Samens and the city group.
Hardly.
Because what they do.
I know about that.
Some
I know
people
about
are
that.
doing very well.
I know about that, but I'm not sure.
Just that they may not be as loud as what we.
Yes.
I know about the heritage caravan.
What they may not be as
is
loud.
Is it annual?
No, yeah, but
no,
they only do it for.
I know
match.
I know some people who explore the. It is how come I am very familiar with some of these waterfalls. When they went to a cinema, for me, the moment I saw the photos, now I knew that this was a cinema. Whoever would go to Uli Falls, the moment I see some of these waterfalls, I know because I've been to Uli Falls before in the Volta region.
Okay.
So it is the
no.
reason
I asked that question because I'm thinking about it. I think it's untapped venture story in Ghana.
Yeah.
Like someone going all out to go hard.
I think I have a plan. I have a plan towards that. Reason why I'm trying to get some of my gadgets.
Bro, think about
right
it.
now. 3 cameras, a drone, and other things. I can't
think about it.
Yeah.
So if I retire from active showbiz, that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very
My
positive.
also be one Western region.
Yeah. So many
Just
places
exploring.
to explore. So many places.
Exploring Western region.
So many places. More stories.
It's dope.
so Nancy far roads or any
Arnold.
roads.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
No, we have to get
I
someone.
think the entertainment and the lifestyle thing are becoming too much.
Yes.
And some of us need to
So we'll be a paparazzi culture.
yeah. No, like that thing over her you share any for pay attention. Need not be entertainment, showbiz entertainment. So let me challenge myself and push myself. The challenge will make sense.
Stop.
Why are you laughing, bro?
No, you know why I'm laughing?
Yeah, no.
When you go on my page right now, I have Roland's Adventure.
Yeah.
I have been to
Now Kozu all back cow penalty. Roland Kozu all back cow.
I've been to the zoo. I've been to waterfalls. I've been to the National Museum. Last time I was telling you that ever since some renovate Kwame Nkrumah Museum, and I'm in Kohoye. There are so many places, especially in Accra, that I have been in terms of domestic culture or domestic tourism. I have been to some of these places. They are on my page. Achew. Achekra, even before I started the Roland Reports thing. Achekra. See, one thing that we should understand is that these things are very expensive.
Sure.
They are very expensive. It is on that note that I will say Ben South doesn't have a case. Ben South. Only case.
Okay.
Only case. What he is doing is the easy way out of this conversation. And I don't know. Obia betumi ayo. You know why? Because Ben South, there are other content creators that if they go into a certain space, and these content creators also enter there, Ben South will be giving more attention than them.
Sure.
Meanwhile, they are all skit makers. They are all content creators. How would he interpret that? It is the same way he and Ishow Speed will enter into a space and Ishow Speed will be giving more attention than him.
Yes, sir. AI unfortunate.
That's it. What can you do about it? There's nothing. Yes. Oh, the space should give us the local content creators more. Nobody is stopping you. Ben South wako eyi na your friend saying wako Kakum National Park no bi aka cho sejai. Obi anka njo sejai. You see, Ishow Speed is coming to Ghana and he is getting whatever he is getting and you may not understand. Do you know why you don't understand? It is because you are not spending as much as he's spending.
Yeah.
The guy is flying with a jet for 28 days. Do you know what that means? If not for anything at all, do you know what that means? It is the same way. You see the gadget that Ben South you use in shooting. It is the same way say ono any comedy boy. Edru baby. Ne yema wo Ben South ambassadorial deal. Ne yamfa ma comedy boy. You will tell comedy boy say, does he also know the level of investment that goes into your production? It is the same way. That is life. That is life. There are certain areas. I have been to the national. The first time I went to the National Museum, this was my experience. Very funny. I wanted to shoot with them. I had a camera, as in a professional camera. Me camera no. You can shoot with this one. This one you would have to write and. You see, the amount of money they were charging me for the camera was as 3 times or 4 times the phone. And funny enough, phone was even more advanced than the camera.
I see.
Was more advanced than the camera. Hey, when I went to Accra Zoo, Achimota Forest, the same thing happened. The same thing happened. My point is that whatever you want to go through, I have been to Inzulezu before. I have content of Inzulezu. My point is that whatever you want to do as a content creator, you find your way around it, provided you have the resources. And you see, that is what will give you that level of audience. One Ben South. I'm sure when Ben South said he wanted to go to Hit FM for interview and Muska. But I can tell you there are people that have gone for interview at Muska.
Sure.
So tell me, are they not supporting? Are they that wicked and they are not supporting them? The person that Yadin Iska will also say the same thing Ben South is saying now.
Of course.
Support we that we have coming. Support we that we've not gotten there. Nobody is stopping you. Growth. And you see, the evidence that the system is supporting is the fact that Bawumiah has a diplomatic passport.
Wajit.
Will Ben South compare himself to Bawumiah?
No. On try.
The answer is clear. The answer is clear. So most of the times when people complain about certain things, I tell them, Charlie, relax, life. They don't understand. I tell people that right now, when I go to certain places and they shut doors at me, as much as I don't take it to heart like that too. Because there are so many instances I've gone to places where doors have opened.
For you as well.
For me as well. And doors have been closed to some people. And your life, what will you do? Hey, if you go and they shut the door, the moral lesson is one. Go and come back harder.
Go and prepare harder.
Prepare and come.
Thank you.
When you come, you see the door, they will not only open, they will remove the door from there.
They will break it.
They will break the door for you.
They will open it for you.
They will not open it. They will break it.
There is no door again. I get that.
You will come and you will not even find door.
Easy penetration.
Exactly. Bawumiah, when he was telling his story, he's been deported. He's been arrested. Detained in other countries. But now he has a diplomatic passport. For goddamn sake, his bag, you can't even search it. What are you saying? He has a diplomatic passport. You think he got there just by, we are back? You think he got there just by we want to support a Ghanaian? No, he did not get there by that. Too.
Hard work.
Do you know the level of investment that has gone into what he's done? No. So Ben South, he can complain and say, we are not giving them the chance. See, you will not get the chance because unfortunately you've not also done what it takes to get the chance. That is how sometimes I feel. Everybody would wish, say, a door be baby amano. And you see, Lewin is also talking about the fact that he didn't come to Kumasi. I am sorry. When Lewin was premiering, your friend is saying, Ibrahim Twala. Yes, Ibrahim Twala. How many regions? How many regions did he go? How many regions? He should tell me.
Okay.
Regions now appointing out so called premium. Ebedru 6. How many regions do we have in Ghana? 16.
Many pile when one percent.
No, Menkasentian.
Me say where?
Ni PS ni Zola say madam.
Minim say bi Zola na etunu for dia.
You see, how many regions
for a while now since I learned the car on your club that time na minim from that time I am say bi Zola na etunu for. Zola na kasa na say me hu ni
mama fa say
na bi Zola de na say me hu
Zola your boss are the kasa.
Oh, me boss but na say Zola your boss but me hu
no but my
pattern
na so person bolo pa me
mama ende
so bolo dey bi
oh Zola person bolo
the about drift no. You see, it is easier to complain than to look at reality. And then I make an Ben South only case because for that complaint, it is the easiest way out. If you want reasons for adding to the family near the movie, but say a remu and obe say I say in tribune. I saw the day in the Asia Pacha. Because ye remu obe who say sa dear na wo complaining yet accord to your advantage that maybe not on that level but to a different level, because I can tell you the number of instances whereby Ben South is a brand ambassador for companies. Other than banko mo obi nso afi no no so started skate making, say ye the man na nko no so ebe propelling into a different level.
Oh yeah, sure.
And ye the man Ben South. Okay. It is because Ben South has grown to that level. Or Sefata. Inti sene I should speak about no onya some level of attention. Don't complain. Okay. Yes, about what and keyede. But you should also understand that such is life. Or chinembi usu bedu baby, they will prefer you to another person. And that person, if you say the person doesn't have the right to complain, then you too now you don't have the right to complain.
Okay, we are closing. Finally, let me read some of your messages, then we can run away from here. Tofik Al-Hassan has given us the fire emoji. Razia says, hard truth. Now, Barbara Bediako says, good evening. How are you guys doing tonight? Barbara, very good. Now, Razia says, I'm very sure even if Ken wins, who is calling me at this stage? Ajita. Okay, Ajita, I'll call you back. Ajita. Ghana people and that thing. He says, good evening, Sammy. This is priesthood. Okay, now Razia says, I'm very sure even if Ken wins, they will announce Bawumiah. I beg you, that can't be true. Ken cannot win and they will announce the name Bawumiah. Now, priesthood says, good evening, Sammy. This is the reality. Dr. Bawumiah is likely to win tomorrow, but he cannot beat NDC in the next 2 elections. Now, Sally Crab says, Kaish, with 100% emojis. Now, Priesthood says, but if Honorable Kennedy Agyepong wins tomorrow, he rather can beat NDC come 2028. If Dr. Bawumiah comes, NPP will be in opposition for a long time. Oh, Ajita. One a bit my friend is on your mechanic commenter. Now, Rashmel says, Roland is right. During the presidential elections of the NDC for 2024, Dr. Dufour had his misgivings, but it didn't get to what we are seeing in the NPP today because the executives acted maturely. Now, Connect Afro says, God is here. Hadi Billy says, for life till casket. And Kaji says, good evening, lovely people. We're back again. Reshmel says, also, those saying if Ken wins, he will win the general election in 2028. It is like the 2024 elections. It didn't teach you all lesson that Ghanaians have become very discerning after what Akufo-Addo did. Kwame Nine says, Honorable Ken is the chosen one. Ibrahim Osman says, God is here. Reshmel says, Kennedy is like Trump, Mr. Talk, but get into office and do nothing but chaos. No disrespect to him, but he comes nowhere close to what a good leader is and will be for Ghana going forward. Numero uno. So, Brasami, could you confirm when the court bailiff would deliver the court sermon to Black Rasta? The guy is still going around talking plenty. And Kachi says, your face being on the ballot has a lot of advantages. Assessing loans. Privilege to access the Flagstaff House with ease. Some traveling restrictions are lessened and social boost to your personality.
Of course.
One can dem a better. Reshman said, like the chief said, all 5 are Sankwas. They had the opportunity when their party was in government for 8 years, but chose to watch as the country was being destroyed, and Ghanaians won't forget. Ankachi, Brian knows he won't win, but it is strategic for some of the aspirants. He is going to neutralize votes for one of the top aspirants in the Eastern region, same as aspirants in Kumasi and others. Ankachi, Bawumiah wins massively, but 2028 election, the EMFA, he is still in the reflections of Akufo-Addo, and we not forgetting soon. Felix Abebio says, Bawumiah will win hands down. I believe in prophecy, but not on this one. Ankachi, Honorable Ken is loved because he speaks his mind. His character resonates with the people, but the new Ken, I wish NPP well. Felix Abebio says, Long John Prophet also said Bawumiah will win. What about that prophecy? Reshman said, Bawumiah has lost the trust of Ghanaians and it's on period. He says things he doesn't mean because to him, the Ghanaian voter is gullible, forgetting that times have changed and we can see through him. Felix Abebio says, I don't believe in El Bernard. He's now on the campaign train for Ken A. Connect Afro says, for me, Bawumiah go win. Ayi Animle says, hi, Kofi Aban. Hey, who is Kofi Aban here? Felix Abebio says, Bawumiah will win. NPP are not jokers to vote for Ken. Priesthood. Brasami, the prophet is telling us a spiritual truth. I'm a strong believer and I agree with what he's saying. Your money is official says, I agree with the pastor. A glorious armor says, Kobe. The same Bible says, put God first in everything you do because he is the one who gives you power to make wealth. The Bible must be read in context, not out of context. From all the verses you stated, the Bible was addressing specific issues, so please don't take it out of context, using just one verse from the Bible, please. Ankachi, worshiping God dwells in the heart. The advantage of joining the congregation is that 1, you make friends. 2, get help when need arises. 3, to let people know you are okay. Glorious Amma. The Bible says, do not forsake the assembling of yourselves together. That is why we do not go to church every single day. There is time for everything, my brother. Priesthood. Brasami, faith without works is dead. Glorious Amma. The Bible says, do not forsake the assembling of yourselves together. The fact that some people do not have a bond with God does not stop people from going to church. God will even judge teachers of the gospel with strictness. So if you are teaching the Bible, teach it well, please. Frederick Apia. I don't go to church like before, not because I don't believe in the church of God, but my son's football matches falls on Sundays and I have to take him to the venues. God knows I haven't seen. Charlie, Mr. Pierce, how bad they are hated their ignorance can be be. And Kai say bonjour, no.
Blasters.
Man can you not hate it. Or hate ya, heroes, no baby. Management, or managing their account. Now choose world, giving us emojis, Felix. Glorious Amma said, Roland, it's about a heart. The Bible or the word says not what an individual thinks. Connect Afro. The pastor is talking facts, but everyone and their beliefs. Glorious Amma. Everything instructional, living in the world of God, but because we don't read always, go with the flow, but instructions for living are always stated clear in the Bible. Glorious Amma, how can you put your work before God? Do you even know how you sleep and wake up every morning? Even the strength you use or your daily life is not from the food we eat. God is our strength. And Kachi, I don't know if there is so much information about the church. That's why people are losing interest in the church. Avram Moshi effect. Kwesi FS. Sammy, after 5 days of mental prescription, my conclusion is that Adom TV tracker is taking a nosedive, to which Sally's job is threatened. So attacking a nobleman like you is her way of reloading. Sally is screaming for help, and I'm glad you have been there for her as a brother should do all week. Roundabout, Jackie Boatin is here. Kwesi FS says, Shatta, I love your silence in all this. Hey, now even bloggers are now speaking Shatta's language. And Kachi, Ishow Speed was here on his own budget. Has Ben South tried something saying that he didn't get similar treatment? Is Ben South having the numbers? Solo Lambs, what has the local content creators done for themselves? How many of them have gone around to blog on tourism? It is what you bring and what you get. Frederick Appiah. What kind of content does he do? Who is blocking him? Speed does his own thing. The American government hasn't invested in him. Ben South should do what will make him get what he wants. Captain Scarlett. Long John. Frederick Appiah. Bawumiah is talking good about Speed and what he do, and someone is hating. Francis J. Brasami, our content creators like doing one-way comic too much. Sometimes you even know how it will end before ending. They should read more about comics and create good. And they are back. Francis J. Brasami, one of the content creators can change their ways. Even they can go around the whole country showing places that people don't know. Even the recent share butter place, I don't even know it. Francis J. They should start and things will change as it goes on. Frederick Appiah, where Shatta Wale will enter, most artists can't. It is everywhere. Ben South should work on himself. Now, Mustafa Moise Flex, look for when you come for NYC, please. Say, look for me when you come to NYC. Okay. Me drew NYC. I measure show now. Yeah, link here up. And now I'm cash up. Now me that my DB. Of course. Yeah, this year NYC. Cash up the who here. Who is here on Facebook? Facebook, they say they do what they are admin to enter Kwang. Nobody speaking any wisdom there. Hey, enter Kwang. But Mama mo on the shout out. Now Munkuntoka. Kwa Kufidi, see you, Muda Monko. Addison Dugbate. He says, good evening. I greet all the Shatta movie family. I want to remember I was Kobe Strong. Addison Dugbate, Vibes Cartel, Enoch, Vibes Cartel, Bright, Kwame Wedger, Na Okaina, aka School Madam, aka Benedicta, Na Kode, Na Kode Okain, and many more. God bless all of you. This is how we are ending the week in Grand Style.
Let me say big shout outs to Rich Entertainment for
Rich
Entertainment. Okay. Yeah, Rich Entertainment. They gave me this.
Oh, they gave you this?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, for any color,
so it is. This is the Gandangme version of Jesse of the culture.
Okay.
Yes, and this is the symbol. This is an elephant and this is an antelope. That's the main symbol. An elephant
for the guns, huh?
Yes, the Gandangbe. It represents the Gandangbe. So an antelope on an elephant, meaning Mankuta Mankono.
Oh
yes,
Mankuta Manko Antidede.
Well, it signifies wisdom. You know, the elephant is considered as the strongest animal in the forest, and the antelope is standing on the elephant. So it takes wisdom for the antelope to stand on the back of an elephant. So that's big. If you're able to decode it, then it means you have wisdom. That's what it is.
So how can one get something like this?
So you can contact Rich Entertainment or the Oba KJC people on social media, and you get it. Yes.
Okay. You can contact them on social media.
On social media, yeah.
What's their
or you can also call me or reach out to us, and I can get you one.
Okay. So what does it mean if I'm not a believer of the Ghana culture? I can't.
You can still represent. This is part of the Ghanaian culture in general.
Okay.
So that is what it means. So you
Rich Entertainment.
Yes.
All right. Shout out to Rich Entertainment for this one. And you can also get yours or contact Roland on how he can help you. Mankota Mankono, aka Auntie Dede. That is what you have to know, aka Obake. Well, thank you so much, guys. God bless you for keeping faith with us throughout the week. I know it has been a very long week, especially on the Pale saga. God lives. We live.
You say patients no how to na wejano.
Symptoms no say corona test.
No, they say they no bet me atono. But say ne ho antono na biri.
Samba.
Say pharmacy shops yenyantum. Thank God now Ghana near be my people run 24/7 pharmacy shops in Accra.
And then this phone class 24-hour economy.
Yes.
Tiano suka
you say what bodama.
You bet me done into 24 hours.
You bet me saw ya
back to back. But ning na mo am for be fi me bofu pa ba mo ni se bofu ye.
Obunfu ye. But right me hu say obufu da.
Oh da me bofu.
Me hu say obufu.
Na me bofu. Is Chief Charles.
Oh,
Chief Charles friend me. No say brasa me. Me jira send me link bi. And I send a yere say oh Chief Charles sorry I say oh only Sammy flex juma check. Na Sammy flex ni bufu da. And you know the bufu.
We making a record.
And you know the bufu cuz say na Chief Charles say Sammy flex.
Ni
bufu yo. Asem na si.
Na just say na you know no crash to bufu ye.
Asem na si and o chere na adwin. And that is fact.
The bufu dia.
No, that is fact. They mean sell abufu be abufu.
Say the bufu dia je before we got him.
Then she say e ro no one no ma.
Okay. No hweso anu ma.
Another.
Bibia be fa.
Ba man for affiliate ro no.
Course ba.
I'm for affiliate.
No, enye kra o.
Well, normal for me.
Enye o bright.
It
means that tina and somehow musado bia edin.
But brother say my problem in term business say at times so no. But me my patient be dry or be so far. Ananka wo sa na yare no. But den ho san kɔbɔ nkɔfofo eduro na nkɔka ɔmo a. Na san ejimi no.
Takadro.
Intime bon pa say bia. Ebia eyi Friday.
Once I say go no.
Say na Friday.
Say unya go no.
Una we nya bi da tu na betumi a kire.
Baba, the Roland can
oh, Clifford, the doctor of platform is.
Go no, yes, go no pan, and I said, you do work.
It's I don't know. How much I said, see the war. Confirm the parkour to tell the 100 brand. You want this, your war, Miss Aquatic. You know, the brightest patch that they say. Yare no ebia obetimi asa nipa ba ku na emom no ebia na connected to other people enti ebia say yehwe na nipa no osa ne hoto no osa akọ no osa babiom dia ene na age say omo connected no isi de wo wa
esa omu nyina yare
ye wo bia bako
enu cha na me me fele Adum TV editorial na wo ye no ko so ni awoka no unze yesi abeba akose abebebre
fact
o man hwe ni yi a
Adum TV dey na right
enyansafo ehia ba oje enyansafo bebre ni Jimmy for ba ko a eda ba ko bi wo a omu nyina beka se yetie nyina ye hoda enem yenti Jimmy for no nko a anhwe so mu ko tie Jimmy for na dade no makodi like ono anamu echi na edo mu nyina akọ nso hwem intina na bi intina covid by no mu ye social distancing bo say edo bi akọ UGMC ye edo bi akọ eyi ha say ni ade intin pai na ebo se yankonye nyansafo mbegina omu na nso a ba ko pebe se omu
Pacha man pon a
pon
ene Friday betimi asino de betimi asino pon obi anko didi ya pon bye bye
na right there.